Okay, we're live. Good morning. How's things going? Every morning, 6 days a week we do this stream.
Oh, really? Good morning, everyone.
Like, as long as they can see you from where you are, if you
Yeah.
turn this camera, they can see her. You can see what's happening. They can see her standing
Oh,
there.
yeah. Hey guys, what's up?
Got a bunch of visitors here. I had the camera open outside, and these people come in here to bother me before we get started. It's okay, relax. So.
No, it's okay.
Let's get it. So I'm going to get to work here doing this. They're going to chat for a while by themselves, and maybe they'll ask me some questions. Who knows? Whatever goes on. So. Actually, I'm almost finished. I didn't quite get finished the noisy stuff. I was trying to finish the noisy part before the stream started.
Oh, I see.
Because if it's too noisy banging with a hammer, it's difficult for the microphone. So I was trying to finish the noisy part first.
Okay.
Didn't quite get done. It's no good making too much noise. The microphone's right there, and it's just too
I see.
Good morning, everyone.
And there are people all over the world. I know at this time of day, it's mostly people in North America, maybe. But there's
see.
lots from Europe. Although right now in Europe, it's like at 12 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
so they're just going to bed. So.
It's 8 a.m. in Tokyo. How's it going, everyone?
I have no idea who this guy is, who these people. I just wandered by. Sometimes we have guests on the stream. People that maybe they're watching the stream daily. When they're visiting Japan, they come and sit on the stool.
I see.
So they're guests. But so many of these people are thinking you may be a regular viewer here, but it's not the case.
Wow, that's cool.
So what, you just walked by and you saw the door open, or?
Yeah, kind of.
No, I was dragged here actually.
Pardon?
Yeah, she just wanted a coffee. And
Oh, okay. You're at the coffee shop across the street.
Yeah.
No, but it was a nice surprise.
So you don't know who we are, but you don't know about our work or stuff like that.
Excuse me?
Do you don't know about our shop before?
no, it was like
Do you see the
walking
red?
by and
Do you see the red poster there? Do you know what that is? Take a look outside. There's a red poster here in the entranceway. On the left there, right there. Yeah, do you know what that is?
I know. Yeah, Mario.
No. So you've seen our work before.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the place where those prints are made. So we're well known for those prints, and this is where we make them.
That's nice.
We did
Yeah,
something similar, but not with wood, but with
Scissors.
no,
she's
the same equipment.
Eraser.
Plus, I did like something with plastic. I think
Okay.
epoxy.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you have to carve.
resin. You mean resin? I also work with resin, but for this one,
皆様おはようございます。
like
こちら東京浅草からお送りしておりますは、お名前は
If you don't know, then it's too late now.
お名前は
No, you've started your announcement. Go ahead, try it.
それでは皆様へどんなお気持ちでしょうか。こちら浅草で、初めての、版画の見学を行っております。本日はですね浅草に来ております。皆様調子はどうでしょうか。どうも。
So tell me more. You said Japan Live? No, what was it? I don't know. What are you doing? Your video? Your
No, I'm just kidding. Like,
No, but I mean, you said your real work. What are you doing?
I'm working on the guest house, and then they are guests.
No, when you came here, you said you're doing something with video or movies or
Japan
yeah, Japan Made. What was that?
yeah.
That's a YouTube channel, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I asked you. So do you work on that YouTube channel, or you?
I used to, yeah. I
used to?
film and edit everything.
I see. But not now.
Not now, yeah. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, but I like it. Kind of something like this, like Japanese traditional work.
Is there a website these people can link to? And they can,
Yeah.
What is Japan Made? What do they look for?
Yeah, Japan Made. You can see on YouTube or something like.
What is it? Explain what it is, because you people
yeah.
listening, I know.
I used to work on like video media and called Japan Made. The video we uploaded like Japanese traditional art works kind of like this. Yeah, you can see Japan made on YouTube or something, or Facebook or something. Yeah, hell yeah.
Someone seems to like the attention from random people.
Doesn't work.
It's working. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I got to pay attention to what they're asking here.
Oh yeah.
Number one, Dave, the paper. The paper is out. 4 packs today. The paper's out for Suga-san. She's coming back after her dental surgery. Paper is out for Rei-chan. Ishikawa-san's working on print number 5 in the JJ series. And Karen. Karen's up here working again, too. What's the stream? Hang on. I've been ignoring this because of these dudes that walked in here, so hang on a second.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sometimes I work a little bit, read the stream a little bit, but...
Thank you for letting us.
no, it's okay. Well, no, relax. Nothing down there. No.
He can keep up with the people, like texting him.
Because he's always also working.
So sometimes we've got another person that works here. He comes and joins me. So I sit here concentrating on the work, and that person sits on the stool, reads the stream, and talks and chats, like having a sideman for it. But this is the weekend. He doesn't come on the weekend. So these guys are talking about hamburgers and ramen, so I can ignore them for a while and just keep working. Well, so sometimes they ask me questions I have to answer, and sometimes they just chat among themselves. And what really happens a lot is every now and then a new person will come in, or new people come in and say, like, what is going on? And I can't sit here and explain the same thing every single time a new person comes to Twitch. There's tens of thousands of people out there. So the chat talks about it. Yeah. And they've got some links. They've got they've got links that explain quickly, so people don't have to type the same thing all the time.
I'm not like that acrylic program.
So it's actually, we've got sort of a backup team here that helps explain what's going on.
Yes.
Because I can't work and read at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, I can work and talk at the same time, but I can't read at the same time.
So I read it.
That's your face there, they're seeing. All right. This is not a heavy breathing channel.
No, he's not.
So where are you guys from? You out here, Germany here, do I hear, or something?
Yes.
Or, yeah. So you're just traveling in Tokyo?
Yes, I was in Osaka, Kyoto, and the last day Tokyo.
So you're on the way back to Germany now?
Yes, my flight is actually this evening.
So
So.
And this guy he's not from Germany.
No, he's a local.
東京出身です。
はい。
上野です。
You're also speaking like English almost accently. Where are you from? Are you?
I'm from England.
Oh, England, yes.
I've been here 34 years now.
Damn.
Before this dude was born. So.
Damn.
You're bothering your chat.
No. I'm just enjoying.
Now I get closer a little bit. And what the problem is, when I get closer to do this, we move it around, and it goes off the camera view. So what we do is to help make sure it stays in view. I find the spot. I use the lens here.
Damn.
So if I look through the lens to this place, zoom in the camera.
Zoom in the camera.
So they can now see close up what I'm doing.
Wow, that's nice. Your finger is really beautiful.
There you go. So if I use this now, I can get the work done and they can watch what's going on.
Wow, that's cool.
It's a pretty good idea.
And somebody's
Yeah.
asking questions.
I was waiting for the purpose of this.
Huh?
I was waiting for the purpose of
The
that.
light is for cutting shadows.
Yeah,
You said there's no shadows.
Ah, gotcha.
the water, yes,
Nice.
This is not my idea. This is the old Craftsman years ago.
Hey.
It's sort of a double feeling. Yeah, some of the mood is it might be to expand the light to make it a bit brighter, but I think it's for cutting shadows.
Damn.
What kind of motive are you actually
Pardon me?
doing right now? Motive?
The picture, you mean?
Yes.
I've got a sample of it. The picture is here. It's a couple of small prints like this.
I see.
You can see what's going on there. Let's print the bottom one here.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's the design.
Wow.
There's the design there.
Okay.
Damn.
And actually, these are prints we're going to, they're prints for the fans. Every year we make some small prints that we pass out to people who are supporting our work, our fans.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what these are going to be for. Like a surgery.
Yeah, a bit like surgery.
Here, need some surgery, just get on the table, I'll help you.
Damn.
Okay, I think we won't bother you any longer.
As you wish, it's okay. As long as I keep working, I'm okay. You know?
ありがとうございます。見えますでしょうか、こちらですね。少し顕微鏡みたいなものを使ってですね、彫っておりますね。
本当にそんなに細かくない顕微鏡必要なんですが、
あ、そうなんですか。
さっき話したこと全く同じ場所になります。
なるほど。
そうするとキャメラをフォーカスして
なるほど、なるほど、そうですね。
時々細かい仕事あります。
はいはいはい。あ、I want to see that. Wow,
こんな
let's
こ
go.
ととか。
やば。すごっ。Can I touch it?
Sure.
So delicate.
Yeah. So delicate. Kind of excited with it.
No, just delicate.
Really nice.
花粉がやばい。
I love lines. Doodles.
Not doodle.
Oh, in English, people call them doodle. If you call lines, many lines. Doodles.
So why are you guys here in Saxo this early in the morning?
Yeah, we were in the karaoke.
We were at a bar all night last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one, Orange Bar next door?
Yeah.
No.
But,
Orange bar? No.
No, Orange Bar is just bar, right? In the karaoke, we've been like the rainbow in the Don Quixote.
Yeah.
Ah, there.
Near Don Quixote, yes.
So you've been up all night?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we been looking at the river view. So last, I think, 2
Enjoying the
hours.
sun.
Very beautiful, yes.
Did some morning sport.
So you guys are zonked out.
Yeah,
Kinda.
true.
Just check to see questions and stuff. No, the people here aren't our customers. They're not for the print party. The first print party today is at 10 o'clock. These are people who are just walking by the street. They heard the noise. I was hammering this morning before starting the stream. Look at these comments. The shoe lady won't be here today. This is Saturday. I believe she doesn't come on Saturday. I don't know. It's past her time anyway. So. It's a little bit warm today. I don't really need the thing. Yeah, sure, no problem. Yep, no problem. Someone's just gone up the stairs behind me. Is that Karen? Did you see her walk by? She usually comes from that direction. Did I see Jacques' name here? Oh, Jacques on the stream this morning. Super. Jacques and I have been having some emails back and forth. Jacques' work is involved with statistics. He's some kind of statistician. I don't know the background to it. And he likes playing with numbers and stuff. So over the past year or so, Jacques has been looking at our sales figures and giving me predictions and stuff on where he thinks we're going to go. And during the last half of last year, he did this. I gave him numbers and he gave me predictions. We talked about some of this on the stream, I think. And, some of his predictions are perfectly, accurately bang on. And sometimes he's a bit too high, a bit too low, whatever. We're in the middle of the range that he gives us. So just yesterday, I passed on the figures for the first 3 months, January, February, March. I passed them on to Jacques, and maybe today he's going to give me the prediction. He's going to tell me my future, how it's going to go for the next 3 months. And it's good fun. Okay, guys, thanks. Take care of yourself. If you stayed up all night, be careful. Get some sleep somewhere. Yeah.
Thank you for
All right.
letting us.
No, thanks for dropping in. It's okay.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Okay, good luck, guys. Bye-bye.
Keep on rocking with you.
All right, we're having fun, yeah. Okay, thank you. Up all night drinking it in a karaoke bar. I could not do that, not anymore. Many years since I've been able to do that sort of thing. Not that I want to, but we're there, kids. Well, what's on the plan then for today? I think yesterday I had said that it was going to be a sizing stream this morning, and it really should have been, but I didn't put the glue in last night for soaking. So what I'm going to do is after I finish this stream here this morning, I'm going to get upstairs and put some glue in for soaking. And I'll be doing the sizing tonight. It won't be on camera because I have to get it done. The paper has to be shipped Sunday afternoon. And if I do the stream tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, it won't be dry in time to be shipped in the afternoon. So it's okay, we'll just have a carving stream today and tomorrow again. The sizing streams are not so interesting anyway, so. When I put the camera outside, I wanted to face it the other way towards the intersection. There's more traffic and more interest happening in that direction. But it faces right into the sun. The sun's too low, and it just shines right directly into the camera. So I think as the seasons go by, we'll see what happens. The sun is going to be higher by this time of day. So we'll see. I'll be able to point it there, I think. Cloudy days, it's okay, and then later in the year, I think maybe it'll be all right. But right now, it's just at the wrong angle of sun. And the sun shines right straight into the camera, so I can't push it that way. Who's the guy who were in the photo on the lamppost? The lamppost, I think there's 12 or 13 of them. They're all double-sided, there's pictures on each side. And they're pictures of comedians. They're not actors or singers or whatever. They're people who did the comedian turn. There's a bunch of them. They go right back. The earliest ones, they're kind of in a row, I think, as far as date goes. So it's this comedian slash TV personality, in some cases, the later ones. And some of them are movies. They've put one up, the guy, what's his name? Otoko wa Tsurai yo. I forgot his name. It's A and K, his initials. Atsumi, Kiyoshi Atsumi, Kiyoshi something, whatever. It's people who made their name and reputation on this street and in the area around here. This street all used to be theaters. The cross street where the donkey is, where the donkey store is right now, was a big major theater. And these are all people who jumped up on the stage and told jokes and sung and danced. And then there's one, you can see it right here. See the people walking right now above their head. There's a white post, a white sign across the street without a picture there. And there's lettering on it, and it says Yoryakuzumi. It says reserved. And that one, apparently when they were setting up the pictures of all these famous comedians and stuff, most of them are people who passed away long ago. The one there, they wanted to put Beat Takeshi up there. You know, the comedian, his name, what's his name in English? Kitano Takeshi. He's big here in Japan TV, just a quote, funny man who's not funny, whatever. Anyway, they wanted to put him up there, and I guess he said, and this is what he actually said, over my dead body. So they said, okay, over your dead body. And they put up a sign that says reserved, and it's reserved for him, and it's a famous spot. People come, and the tourists come and look at that poster and take the picture of it, because that's where Beat Takeshi's picture is going to go. I guess they've got it ready or something. The day after he dies, it'll be up there, or whatever, I don't know. It's become one of the must-see things in Asakusa. Go and see the lamppost where Beat Takeshi's mugshot will appear after he dies. And literally, they stop the kids in the tourists, you know, they put people in the rickshaw carts, whatever they're called, jinriksha, and they all stop there, and the kid points and it says, that's reserved, can you guess who for? And the tourists are all, the Japanese tourists we're talking about, they're all, ooh, ah, I don't know. And that's the whale restaurant. You can see the blue awning right bang in the middle. There's a cone in the view there. Right above the cone, there's a blue awning sloping down. If you zoom in, if you enhance, you can see the picture of animal on the blue awning over there, and it's Tokyo's most famous restaurant for a certain kind of meat. John Becker, I mean, he eats over there every time he's here, stuffs his face with the stuff, right, John? Sorry about that, John. That restaurant over there, of course, John hasn't eaten there, neither have I. You know, the guy over there, yeah, well, he's given up now. He used to ask me all the time, come on in, give you free dinner, come on in, come on in, come on in. Now, he's given up on me because I told him no way, you know. He's got a photo gallery on his wall and on his outside door of all the famous people who've eaten there, you know. He wants my mugshot as part of them. I'm not famous, but I mean, you know, whatever. Small scale TV personalities or whatever. I remember now, there's no specific, you know, it's the weekend, so Cameron's not coming, of course. There's no specific show and tell for you, but I do have something. I should have done it as an unboxing, but I didn't have a chance. The package came yesterday, and the kids unboxed it, unopened it, and said, "What's this?" And I said, "Oh, that's for me, and we'll use it on the stream tomorrow." So if you remind me when it gets to 9 o'clock or something or whatever. Now John's plotting how to get back at me. questions. If the guys who dropped in wanted to buy something, would you be able to sell them stuff? Of course. You mean like legally and stuff? There's no restrictions here in Japan and things like that. There's no set selling hours. Like in Germany, you can't open a shop on Sundays or something like that. There's nothing here. Nothing. Don Quixote store down there is open 24 hours a day. I'm not interested in open 24 hours a day yet. Will it ever get to that stage? I don't know. Was I going to be doing sizing stream today? Yes, I thought so, but I forgot to put the Nikawa in last night. I half forgot, half remembered, and half forgot. Just didn't do it. So I'll be putting Nikawa in for soaking after I finish the stream today, and tonight I'll be doing sizing on my own time, sometime this evening after I close the shop. While you're answering, I should keep quiet. Do you think you might be able to upload scans of some of the old books you've shown off stream, like when I get a minute for it? The long-term plan is that, of course, most of our enjoyable little small collection will be online at some point, but I'm sorry, at the moment life is getting in the way. We're firefighting and building prints and running this place every minute of the day. And things like curating a little bit of an old print collection are just not possible to spend time on. I'm sorry, Anna. So all I can say is one day. It's not a priority for us. I'm really sorry. I don't show you those things to tease you. But there it is, you know. Oh, Karen is here. So I thought she was working upstairs. So who went upstairs then? About 15 minutes ago, maybe Suga-san. She's eager to get going after her 3-day break. At what point did you start sizing your own paper from the get-go? No, we bought sized paper from the craftsman on a Misawa-san, the sort of last man standing in the sizing here in the Tokyo area. And for all the years, whenever I ordered paper from the paper makers, I had it shipped. They sent it direct to Misawa-san for sizing. He'd phone me, I'd tell him what I want, and he'd send it to me. And I guess, I don't know, what's the timing? We'd have to look at my blog. Maybe it's about 10 years ago, I guess, I don't know. The quality was just decreasing so much trouble, so much crap. That's one factor. A second factor was he had no apprentices, still has no apprentices, so I thought the handwriting's on the wall. If he quits, what's going to happen? So I did a few experiments about starting it. It'll be on our Mocha Hong Kong Conversations blog, so it's about 10 years ago. And I thought it wasn't so difficult, so I just switched. And we've been doing it ourselves ever since then. Not always 100% successful, absolutely not always successful. I still struggle with it sometimes, especially with the change of the year. When it gets really cold in the winter, we struggle with that. But yeah, no, I bought it sized for many years, and for the past 10 years or so. John's been busy, has he? I'll look at this later. I'm working right now, right? Can't be distracted. Hey, wait a minute though. John, you said you had pictures of me. You don't have naked pictures of me, right? Does he have naked pictures of me? I don't think so. Were we in the bath? I don't think so. Where are there publicly available naked pictures of me? NHK, can I? NHK video, NHK travel programs. So instead of paying attention to the stream, he's been over there beavering away with Photoshop. What kind of a stream is this anyway? Do we have a look at this? Okay, hang on. Ah, so all you need is a face. I get you. All right. Hey. Copy link. I can't open my normal browser. Okay. Okay. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, Gabe. Luckily, with my new tattoo, I'll still be able to get in the public bath. Because this is Asakusa, the public bath in this neighborhood, it's called Jakkotsuyu. Because this is Asakusa, they don't have a silly rule about no tattoos. It's totally okay. There's yakuza everywhere here. So, this public bath center is totally okay with tattoos. So I'll be able to still go there tonight with my new decoration. It looks a little bit Maori rather than Japanese, right? I'm going to get charged for cultural appropriation again. Can you hear somebody else going upstairs behind me? Mike Tyson, blend of Dave Bull and Mike Tyson. So, actually, in tattoo-related news, this is a serious one. There was a young lady in here yesterday afternoon. Just a normal young lady, looked, Asian. She could have been Japanese or Chinese, whatever, no idea. She browsed the prints and looked at this and looked at that and picked out a couple. Then looked at this and looked at that. We asked her, can we help you? And she said, I'm okay. She spoke English, so, okay. An interesting young lady, maybe, mid-20s or something like that. Anyway, long story short, she comes to the counter. She's selected some prints. And as she reaches out her hand to put the prints on the table, her sleeve pulls back a little bit, and I can see there's a tattoo there. It's not just like some number or something. It was a colorful something. I couldn't really see. So I had to ask her, oh, look, you've got something up there. Can, whatever. And she wasn't embarrassed by it. She just said, sure, whatever. She pulled her sleeve back and she had a drop-dead, interesting floral thing all over her arm. And Shiba-san was standing next to me. Shiba-san's really interested in this tattoo stuff. She doesn't have any herself, but she's really interested in this from a interest point of view. So we start talking. It turns out this young girl who is here, she's from Hong Kong, and this is her gig. She is a tattoo artist. She left me a name card, which is over on the other table. Oh, her name is, it's three words, K-O-T-S-Z-W-E-I. I don't know how to pronounce this. And she's in Hong Kong. Google it, there's a website, and she does astonishing work. we chatted with her and she slips her shirt off a little bit and we see some stuff and she shows us her pictures of this and that and this and that and this and that. And you know, I'm not sort of a tattoo type person, but whatever. But I get whatever, things have changed, things are different, and tattoos no longer mean grotesque criminality and blah, 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 blah. And this girl was really cool. She was a hip, happy, interesting, fun girl to talk to, and she seems to be really, really, really good at what she does. And because she's from Hong Kong, I said, there was another reason. She was from Hong Kong, and one of the prints she had selected to buy was made by Dei-chan, our printer, who is from Hong Kong. So I said, look, get upstairs, let's go, let's go, let's go. So we ran upstairs to talk to Dei-chan from Hong Kong, and these guys start speaking the Cantonese and Island and blah, 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 blah. I was out of the picture, so I just came downstairs. But we had a great time with her for about a half an hour, chatting about this and that and this and that and this and that. And the joke about this, I talked about this to her halfway along through the conversation, is I said, you and me, we got the same job, you know. Because in Japanese, my job is what I'm doing now, it's horishi carver. And in Japanese, the word for the tattoo person is also horishi. It's sometimes a different kanji, sometimes it is the same kanji. So she and me are both together. Did somebody find a webpage for her? Or she's got, I think she's on Instagram. It's on Instagram. What's her name? I know. Let me go and get it, because this is cool. Let me go and get it. Oh, here, there's an Instagram handle here. There it is. RG Insta. Look this up. JK Tattoo Hong Kong. And this girl was so cool. She was smart, happy, bright, well-spoken. But covered with ink. Covered with ink. We were chatting about, you know, her design things and features and this and that. Turns out that she showed me some of the stuff on her IG account. We were looking at it, and it seemed to me quite a bit of a different thing from what I understood as the Japanese way of doing this. She has a lot of white space, pink space, whatever, white space, which seemed to me quite unusual, because most stuff that we see here in this genre, and we see lots of it because people show us these things all the time, most of it seems to be just wall-to-wall ink. And this girl has, it's more of a canvas. The white space is used. It looked really, really interesting. Oh, she has a Facebook page too. Good, good, good. Actually, the business about the aging thing is interesting because partway through the conversation with her while we're chatting about this, she showed me a particular picture. I guess it was a young girl's back or arm or something. And I asked about this. I said, you know, in my daily life, going to the public bath here, I see quite a few older people who have had tattoos all their lives. And I mentioned, like, some of these things don't seem to age very well. I mean, whatever, human beings don't age very well, but then their skin doesn't age very well, and neither does the tattoo on them. So I've asked her, not cynically, but I said, how do you account for, you know, what's going to happen here? And she said she tries to think about that when she's designing a tattoo with the space and where it's going to sag and where it might not sag. And she said, as much as possible, she tries to imagine what it might look like in X years down the road. And I don't know that you can really account for it. She didn't just blow me away. Oh, don't worry, it's okay, I can fix that. But yeah, it was something she said she was thinking about when she does a design. For the most part, the tattoos I see in the public bath are the older guys. I know, mostly it's a question of fading, of course, rather than being bright blue and red and the purple colors, whatever they were, this carp climbing the guy's back. It's just simply faded and faded and faded. And it's more of a darker mass on somebody's body. You can't really even see the design so much, because it's faded so much. Are we done? Here's clear, here's clear, here. I think we're done with this one. Oh, no, one quarter, look at this. 2 lily pads. What we got here? Have you ever tried cutting a board without pasting a guide on top of it? That's the way a lot of modern artists work. They get a piece of wood, maybe blank or maybe pencil, sketch something in, and grab the knives and go for it. I know Matt Brown, my friend over in New Hampshire, that's the way he works. He doesn't trace carefully and cut carefully. He doesn't consider himself a carver. He considers himself an artist working with woodblocks, and his art and drawing tools are the knives. So for modern people, artists, that's the way they do it quite often. I'm not an artist. My job is to replicate this design. And the best way for me to do that is to get the design clearly onto the wood and cut the wood in the proper pattern. A job that could be done these days by lasers and robots, blah, blah, blah. What we're carving today is this one. I'll pop them up again. Here's somebody coming in. Who's this guy? Just saw you walk by the camera there. I was just looking at the right time.
Good morning.
You were watching earlier. You were
Yes, I was watching from the hotel.
from the hotel.
But I heard that you were going to do a show or a show and
Show?
tell. Yeah,
Did I say that?
you said you had a little bit of something. It would have been an unboxing, except that
Well, I can do that right now then. I said I don't actually have a show and tell in the sense that we've been doing it.
Right.
Maybe I hope nobody misunderstood. I have something to show, and I would have unboxed it if I had thought about it in time, but the staff unboxed it yesterday, and somebody held it up and said, "What's this?" And Cameron was here. He said, "That's for Dave tomorrow. That's for Dave tomorrow." Enough. It's not such a dramatic thing. Let's get the piece of wood out of the way. Can you hold it for a second?
Yes.
Karen? Let me get this clear.
yeah,
you know what this is.
you had something to show and you wanted to be reminded about your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
so I'm
okay,
here
okay,
to
there
do
you go.
that.
It's not something that dramatic. It's subtle.
Oh, it's to replace.
It's my old mat, which died decades ago, and I'm just such an old guy that doesn't replace his tools and stuff carefully enough.
Oh no!
And the old mat, clearly.
Poor old Matt. It's going to be turned out to pasture.
No, it's going to be, well, this is the thing. I've got like knife blades in here. I never throw that stuff away. When this knife blade gets a bit too short, I take it out, put the new one in and the old one. And in the box here, there's about the last 6 or 7, representing the last few years. And in Ome, there's a drawer, and all the old knife blades just go in a drawer, because I can't sort of, it's stupid, but I can't just, thanks for the fish, and throw it out. I can't do that. So I hang on to stuff too long. Look at the little cardboard box. It's silly, right?
No.
Professional, world-class.
Holding together.
Yeah, and here we are. And this is going to help the work because, honestly speaking, I have waited too long. This is not just tattered, but it's too thin, and it's not doing its job of protecting. I mean, even today, this morning, that block I'm carving right now, the backside is the key block. And really, it deserves more care and attention than this. So here we go. Out she goes after, and we were trying to figure this out yesterday, after how many years? It will be from one summer. We came in 1986, and every summer we used to go to the farm where my kid's mother grew up. We moved, we just went down to the farm, and a little house where she grew up, and this was from her calligraphy. Put the metal bar on, put your calligraphy paper on, and it's the base cloth for glue. So I stole it. I don't know whether she knew or not. I don't remember. I stole it, and it just has been my base all those intervening years. So there it is. It's, I guess, around 30 years old.
Yeah.
No, it's actually, because when she was a kid in school, she used it in school. We don't need to know how old she is, but she would have used this in school about 60 years ago. And then I stole it about 30 years ago for this use. So it has had an honorable career, and it'll now get folded and put in a little plastic bag and put it in a drawer to mold her. There she is. Out she goes. And starting today, the next 30 years begins today.
Look at that.
Look at that. Do I
Wow.
have 30 more years to get this one into this? I'm 67,
You might.
77, 87, 97. Is that a goal to shoot for? Is this just thing? I've reached the halfway point in my career now, and now we're going to talk about overthinking. I'll probably get hit by a bus this afternoon. Okay, what do we got here? Frame it. Frame it.
Frame it. Yeah.
It's being over here. Yeah, you're the Twitch streamer. You're. I can't. It's just black. It's nothing. It doesn't show. It's like holding up a used diaper to show. The ravens are leaving the Tower of London. Civilization is about to crumble.
Oh dear, oh no.
Here's one. I miss the old Matt.
People that weren't on the stream today are going to come on tomorrow, and they're
I think
going
it
to
not
wonder,
what's
like,
going on. I missed it. Oh
what's
my God, I
happened?
missed
Oh,
it.
no.
Yes, yes. It's a gaming mouse pad. You know, a new era begins. I should have saved this forever.
You should-
I
yeah,
should
you
have
should have done it
saved
on
it
May
for
1st.
May the 1st. There you are. So. My new era is bigger and more important than theirs, right?
there you go.
So, it's because it's 30 years. It would have been about that time. No, it's a bit older because the first print I sold, the first one in the Poet series, that was Heisei Gannen, the first year of Heisei. The first print came to life just as the Showa Emperor died. So that was sort of my career. My career coincided. My career in terms of selling prints coincided exactly
With Heisei.
with the era, with Heisei. So, and if I hadn't done a Sakusa shop, that series I'm partway through, the art series, you know, the one where we're carving here, it would have wrapped up a couple of years ago. And I was thinking that might be just wrap it up there, Dave. Finish that series, hire some young people, get going and do that. And I started hiring young people before it was finished, and because of all the time and gathering, training, whatever, my own work got put aside. So I didn't package myself as a 25-year thing. Got a little mixed up. Anyway. Shouldn't there be some kind of ceremony for mat replacement? You just had it. That was it, right? Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not a non-slip mat. It's going to slide around here, but it's just newer and a bit stiffer. So, got my money's worth. Like, I'm going to sleep with it. I don't think I'm going to do that. Hokusai, eh? If somewhere around 50, you get a restart. You keep rebooting.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
there you are, Matt. So, good. Anyway, sometimes I get some more work to do here.
All right. So Kawai-san's not going to be here today for printing, we think? You didn't mention him when you mentioned paper earlier.
The fridge door today had 4 dots on it. It
Okay.
was yours,
Yeah.
and Ishikawa-san, who I guess will be probably here this afternoon, because she does a late shift,
Susan
and Deiichi and Suga-san.
time.
Whether Suga-san's going to show up or not, I have heard 2 people go upstairs behind me. So my guess is that Suga-san and Deiichi are perhaps already up there working. This morning you're completely free, because Kawai-san, absolutely, let me check the staff schedule. I think Kawai-san is needed down here
Okay.
this morning, but let me
Excellent.
just find out.
But tell him that if he needs to kick me off, he has priority,
I
okay?
think we have parties, including a 6-member party today. So I think he is going to be down here. What's the date today? Today's the 6th.
6th. I saw a sign about Hanamatsuri on the 8th. Is that an Asakusa thing? There's a sign on Kaminarimon.
There's only 2 staff here today, Shiba and Kawai-san. He is busy.
Needed, okay.
You are free to do whatever you want. What's her name? Evelyn was going to be here, but she had her school schedule still is tight, so she can't come. So it's Shiba-san, Kawai-san, and me.
All right.
We might be yelling for help in the shop, whatever, because Cameron's not here today. So, but anyway, whatever.
All right. I'll listen.
No problem. Yeah. Yeah, cape for fridge. That might not be a bad idea, you know. Yeah. Cape for fridge. Okay. The street's coming alive out there bit by bit, eh? So I'll do a bit more covering. I'm going to finish this corner. I guess that's it. I'll finish the corner with this block and clean it up, and we'll call that a day. Look at that. Smooth, beautiful black. Yeah, what I should maybe do then, thinking about that, is maybe fridge here, and fridge here should maybe take a little vacation. I'm just thinking out loud here about this, not sure what to do. I should maybe send him on a little vacation to Canada, over to my mother's place, along with the retired Matt, and give her a free rein, give her a free hand on how to adapt the two mascots together. The fans have started to whirl there. I don't know why. It's because I think I opened the browser. We're full again for parties today. We've got a special one this afternoon. There's a group of 6 people coming. We don't normally do parties for 6. It takes too long and there's too much waiting time. But by special request we do it. And today's group is coming, group of 6, and it's Jed Sound's brother and a bunch of friends. Jed's brother is here in Japan, on whatever, traveling, this and that. And he's got a group of friends and they're coming for a print party this afternoon. They're cleaning up here. I think this one's pretty much done now. Just try and get it smooth. Every time you turn it around to a different angle, I don't know if you can see it here. For example, now this, I just turn this around and I can see there's an undercut there because I can see it from the shadow. But when it was the other way around, I couldn't see that. So every time you turn it, you see something new that you didn't cut from the previous angle. And maybe whatever you'll cut like this or something, and you can't see it because of the light, but when you turn it around, you see that you just added a new notch. So it's just around and around and around for the last step. There's another one there, there's another little undercut there. From that side you can't see it, but from this side I can now see it. Pop, up it comes. And again, the reason we try and get rid of those little undercuts and notches is because they pick up pigment. When you're making a couple of hundred prints from the same block, you really do not want anything that is going to catch pigment in these lower areas. And you know, modern printmakers or people that are printmaking for a hobby don't have to worry about that at all. But when you're making a couple of hundred sheets of this stuff, it really, really adds up. Okay, there we are. This is the green block. Let me pop it back up for a view here. There's the original print, and the one we're seeing here, let me try and line it up. Okay, there you go. This is the block. I can never get that mirror image right. Here we are. There's the block for the greens on this print. You can see a couple of lily pads, some flowers, and the background in the first one, where it's chopped out here for the water that flows. So there we have it. There we have it. Send Fridge on a world tour from place to place. Yeah, we could maybe do that. I don't know. Handy toes and magic staff. Somebody said, Runaway Turtles? I don't know who you are, of course. I'm sorry. No idea. I'm hearing something. The camera's facing the wrong way. Is that another delivery coming? Not sure. Anyway, there we are. Okay, let's leave it here. Nice stream today. Got some work done a little bit. Had a few visitors. And had a bit of fun. Oh, this must be Kawai-san, is it? Good morning, sir. Hello, hello. How you doing? What's somebody yelling at me? Dave, the blade in the print is bent and the tip is black. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? There's two places here. John left me some white highlights here. There's the place right here. There's a white highlight at the top of this blade and going underneath. Does it go underneath? Well, it does now. So the blade is here. The blade of this plant is here. And maybe there technically should have been something here. Maybe not. Who knows? This one too. There's white rim lights on some of it. Oh, good morning, good morning. Package deliveries.
はい、どうもすみません、ありがとうございました。
どうも、thank you. It was the delivery guy. Okay. We got another Amazon box. I have no idea. I know. What have they been ordering? He's been ordering, packaging for the flea market. That's too big. Question, arimasho. So. Nothing interesting. Good. Shopping bags for the shop. I know, Pentair shopping bags. Okay, let's roll it. It's 9:18. I've got to get busy. There's parties all day long, and I am one of the party hosts today. So let's do this. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been fun this morning. A bit of a slow, funny start. And there we go. What's the plan now? Today's Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I have to do sizing. It's going to be tonight upstairs. I can't wait till tomorrow morning. Can I? No, I don't think so. It's going to be tonight upstairs. So tomorrow morning should be back here. We've now finished 1, 2 faces of this. We have finished another 1, 3, 4 faces of this, and we now have left number 5, which I started to cut the other day, which isn't cut. This is the skin color, and then on the back of here, this is the blank block where we'll go for the dark blue. So we've still got a couple of days work on this. So tomorrow morning, I would imagine we'll be picking up over here on this block. Thanks very much, guys. I'm out of here right now for a good party day. See you next time, same station. Thanks again. We need a theme song for the old mat. Over and out.